And believe it or not, there is renewed hope in the National Hockey League lockout dispute. Both sides were cautiously optimistic as they headed back to the bargaining table at an undisclosed location in New York City today. Sources say the owners agreed to be responsible for the make-whole provision, which was reported late last week. That's the difference between the 57% of the revenue the players had before to the 50% they will have to accept now, honoring current contracts. The lockout has now dragged on for 52 long days. Lethbridge Hurricanes return to the ice tomorrow, hosting Victoria. This weekend, Canes players took to the ice to train the next generation of Western Hockey League superstars. Daryl Rummold has more in this week's Hurricane Watch.
They're the hockey stars of tomorrow on the ice for the first time with the Hurricane stars of today. It's the second straight year the Lethbridge Hurricanes have been on the ice with novice and atom-age boys and girls to help in their skill development. For players like Reed Duke and Ryan Pilon, it was a chance to reflect on how far they've come and pass along some of the knowledge they've gained to help them get to where they are today.
Just remembering back before we came on the ice, and just I was there once, and it was, yeah, it's a good feeling knowing just follow the footsteps up, and it's a great feeling once you're here.
Hopefully they take out that it all starts at an early age, and no matter how skilled you are, it doesn't just come from anywhere. You have to work for it, and
just have fun is the main part, you know, just learn some skills, learn as much as I can, but really just have fun and hopefully learn a couple of things from us.
We're all about grassroots hockey and development, and having the Hurricanes out here, HBH Hockey and our partner ATB, they're all on the same level of development, and hopefully the Hurricanes guys inspired some of these young guys to grow up and hopefully pursue a career in hockey. And hopefully we can see them in a WHL jersey sooner than later.
After 45 minutes of skating alongside the Hurricanes, being pushed through a number of challenging drills and a few games, the players sat down for some quick autographs and photos. Team officials say it's critical to the success of the franchise that they give back to the community and important to the development of their players as people who are role models to the next generation. Daryl Rummold, CTV Sports.
Hurricane Watch sponsored by Lialta Building Supplies for all your home building and renovating needs.
Thanks, Romy. And once again, the Canes take on the Royals tomorrow on Military Appreciation Night. The club will be wearing special jerseys designed by contest winner Josh Schroeder. The Calgary Stampeders announced today that Drew Tate will be the starting quarterback for the team's semifinal matchup on Sunday against Saskatchewan. And a couple of Stampeder players were rewarded for their play in the months of October and in the first week of November. John Cornish wins his third consecutive Canadian Player of the Month. He ran for 330 yards and scored 2 rushing touchdowns. He also had 11 catches for 155 yards and a TD. Last week, Cornish broke Normie Kwong's 56-year-old record for most rushing yards in a season by a Canadian. Meanwhile, kicker Rennie Paredes is the special teams player for October-November. He was a perfect 14 for 14 in his field goal attempts. Paredes was 93% on field goals this season. That's a new franchise record and the second best figure in CFL history. Very impressive. The city of Calgary has a new professional basketball team. The Crush will play in the American Basketball Association, and their home court will be at St. Polytechnic. Now, basketball has been tried before in Calgary, as you may remember, but it hasn't worked. But the Crush believe they can have some success. One of the reasons for that is that they'll have lots and lots of local talent, including Colin Bird from Lethbridge, who played at Lethbridge College, and Alan Kadima, who played at the U of L for a while. The Crush play their first game on Friday. The World Snow Awards has bestowed the Fernie Alpine Resort with the Best Ski Resort in North America award. Fernie beat out the who's who of ski resorts for this honor. Whistler, Banff, Jackson Hole, Squaw Valley, Aspen, and Vail were all in the same category as Fernie. Vice President of Marketing with the Resorts of the Canadian Rockies, Matt Mosteller, says this honor is a very big deal. Mosteller says the panel of judges had to look at a number of different criteria to name one resort the very best. And by the way, Kicking Horse Resort in Golden and Revelstoke Mountain Resort were finalists for the best upcoming resort, but lost out to Monte Rosa Ski, Italy. Jackie, that's the sports.
Okay, well, coming up next, ping pong. Are you a good ping pong player?
No, I don't have reflexes.
Well, this guy could teach us a few things.